Now I'm recording.
You're recording now?
Yeah, that's fun.
So, I just want to say that Valentine's post that your fiance put on Facebook, man, she really put you up there on the pedestal, huh?
Yeah, she did a good job.
I did not read this. I don't have a Facebook.
No, you don't have the
Would you
Facebook?
like to read it?
Uh-huh.
I made a reply to it, and I think I did even better than what she did.
Did you post a post about her?
I did.
That's cute.
I don't know if I saw that one.
Read it.
He's probably like, love you too.
Yeah, repost.
So
I
here's
know Valentine's Day for an eternity to go. How cute.
Wow.
for people that didn't hear that. Another Valentine's Day and an eternity to go.
Read it, sorry.
Love you, Marshall. And then my response and what I shared about her for Valentine's Day was I shared the post and said what she said. Because, you know, if someone can say it better than you, well, if someone can say it better than you, you should let them say it.
That's true. No need to one up her.
No need.
Right.
She did the best. I know my faults.
I think that was well played.
Thank you.
Well played. Which, by the way, did you guys shop for Valentine's cards this year?
No.
No. So it took me probably 12 to 15 minutes to find a Valentine's card. When normally it'll take me half that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through, and all of these cards had the tone of, "Hey, thanks for putting up with me." And it was such a weird vibe.
That's why I usually always like cards that are just written. Brian has made me cards that could literally have nothing on it, but if he wrote me a note to convey what he's actually feeling, and not a fake card that says "Thanks for putting up for me on Valentine's Day."
That's right. That's right.
I'd rather have that than the $10 card now these days.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just imagined him making you're buying just a blank card and then sticking a post-it note in there when you said no. Be like, "Thanks, love you."
No.
You open it up and there's a note.
No.
So is that what you got this year?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you
nice.
just got a nice heartfelt note.
Man,
Yeah.
I hope my wife doesn't listen to this episode.
I bought her jewelry.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I got her some earrings that match her engagement ring. Some emeralds, synthetic, of course.
You're still in the engagement phase, so yeah, this is all normal activity, right?
When you're 5 years down the road, you're a nice card. Let's save up for something in the future.
I will say I got one heck of a deal from Kohl's. I went from $400 down to below $100.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
I know how to shop around. Hey, this episode is sponsored to you by Kohl's.
Did you use your Kohl's cash?
I did.
Nice.
I had $10 Kohl cash.
Sweet.
She got me a nice Facebook post and some Sour Patch Kids.
Hey, you know what?
It's a thought
Who's
that counts.
keeping score?
Yeah.
And
I keep score.
Oh, and nachos. She does know what I like.
That's awesome.
It's Sour Patch
That's
Kids and
all
nachos. And Valentine's Day is kind of weirder as you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
It's like, hey, you know I love you. Here's some stuff.
I think it's kind of cool for the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Those darn crazy kids in there, Cupid in their hearts.
I got a rose for my daughter, so yeah, I think it's cool for the kids. You know?
Yeah.
You know, and those terrible chalk-like candies in the shape of a
Mom
heart.
still gives me Valentine's Day gifts, so.
My mom brought us little tiny, the Charlie Brown chocolate hearts.
Yeah.
Listener, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I put up a heart sign with my hands.
You can see it.
On our very audio medium, I have done more visual cues. But it's one of those little Charlie Brown hearts that has I'm very visual with my hands. I keep doing it. I'm sorry.
Hey,
three chocolates in it is what I'm trying to say.
Nice.
I couldn't eat any of it because they had wheat in it, but I always thought that would count it.
Yeah.
You can smell it.
I could. I could do that, Noelle.
Do a nice waft.
Just waft it in. Be like, that is some chocolate.
So, how long do you spend on that? Because eating a chocolate lasts 12 seconds, right?
Yeah, but
do you
you could add the smell into the air, so it gives you a nice
Well, I'd say it takes 12 seconds.
So eat a gluten-free cracker while smelling a box of chocolates.
It would be the same thing.
Yeah.
Same exact
simulation.
It is, yep, exactly.
Down to the texture and everything. My chocolates are very dry. That's how I prefer them. Nothing but Nestle Crunches.
Okay.
That was the closest thing I could think of to a cracker.
Is that gluten free? Because that's rice.
I have no idea. Probably not.
I'll have to check.
You know what I tried the other day though that was gluten free? These Reese's made a new cup. It's a big cup. You know, the big cups are where they just get nutty with everything. No pun intended there.
Nope. Yeah, seriously.
But it was like a Reese. I'm still making motions with my hands that people can't see.
You're just a hand talker.
I'm a hand talker.
Yeah, you just speak with your hands. Are you Italian?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Marshall Johnson. I don't think there's a lick of Italian in there.
I mean, my grandfather was.
Your name. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry
it's
about
future Marshall's problem to bleep.
My bad.
They follow us on Facebook. They know who I am.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't think I'm Italian, but my grandfather was adopted. Now we have a lot of red hair that runs in the men in the family, so statistically, genealogically, that generally means you either came from Ireland, sometimes England, or Central Russia.
Central Russia.
The two highest populations of redheads in the world are either Ireland or Central Russia for some reason. And by Central, I mean the western part that everybody claims is Central.
Okay.
Moscow area.
I got you. Not like Asia.
No, not
Russia.
the
tundra.
Not the frozen wasteland.
Frozen tundra.
That is the majority of Russia. But I don't know, maybe I am Italian. I would love to do one of those gene tests where they tell you what you are.
Yeah.
Do you think those are accurate?
I think so.
Or do you think they just guess?
Well, I get updates like every once in a while, like as more and more people take it, like they get more and more information.
Okay.
And they can kind of like tell you exactly.
So you've taken the gene test.
I've taken the gene test.
Did anything like pop up you were
surprised by?
Yeah.
No.
I forgot the word surprised for a second.
But my I don't know if I want to tell this story on air, but I'll tell it to you later. But my wife took one, and there was quite a surprise in her lineage.
Okay. So let's get her on the show and let her. You think you call up your wife real quick?
Sure.
I was joking.
I had a high percentage of Neanderthal in mine.
Really?
Yes.
High percentage of Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Is that good or?
It was like 90% more than other users on it.
Which one did you do? The
23andMe? Yeah.
Okay, so you're very European.
Yes.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, so actually, my husband always said that he thought he had a really strong German lineage. That's not real. I actually am more German than he does.
Is that right? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, German and French. And where Neanderthals, like back in the day, where they were in the Germany region. So that's why I have a higher percentage.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're like getting close back to like Adam and Eve?
I just have those extra chromosomes, I guess. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be like
reverse?
Mesopotamia? I can't say the word
Mesopotamia.
Thank you. Area.
That was like between the Tigris and the Euphrates, right?
Yeah, wouldn't that be Adam and Eve land?
Yes. Yeah.
Or Africa, maybe? Isn't that where everybody
like
finds like all those fossils?
Yeah, it's like the Northeast.
I don't know how it works.
Germany.
Look, I'm here for a good time, not an educated one.
I was just shocked that came up because I was like, wow, 90% higher than most 23andMe. I'm like,
so what did you know your lineage to be like?
So
grown up?
I it was European. I have very fair skin. I thought Irish, and that way, yeah.
Would have been more shocking if you weren't.
Yeah, but I didn't realize how much German I had. Also, like it was basically half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I found that interesting. Where Brian was like, I am like this percentage of German, and he was not at all. So it's a common joke.
Pretty sure I'd just be English. I mean, mother's maiden name was Savage, and
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just an old English name apparently. I don't remember what it means. And then maybe French. Maudlin was my grandmother's maiden name, so is that French?
Well, Guy is a French last name, so
Guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you French at all?
Yeah, I did. Okay. So it was French and then German.
French and German.
Yeah.
Just that little area. Nothing in between,
just the border, like.
Just,
Your family's just flirted more
yeah,
with border of.
well, because back then there wasn't a border, so like Neanderthals just roamed.
That's true. That's true.
Just roaming around.
Yeah.
Neanderthal and get up.
It's possible that they were witnesses to Pangea.
It could be. I don't know.
No, because that would have been millions of years ago. But that's a
And what they
dinosaur.
go by for
That's dinosaur times,
Neanderthal is like your height, how much hair you have. I forget what the other two were, but because of my height, that's where it fell in. But I don't understand that. But like a lot of
Makes
people
sense,
is like my height. I mean, I did know somebody else that had a high percentage, but hers was only 70%. So I even had a higher than that. So
Interesting.
and I haven't met anybody that has had my same percentile.
Well, I haven't tested yet, so
You should probably test. It'd be very interesting.
I need to find out if I am Neanderthal or not. Have you found any disadvantages because of this?
What?
Being this high Neanderthal.
No, I just think it's funny
It is
because what are the
interesting.
odds like that would happen?
Yeah.
It's a good conversation topic, at the very least.
So your lineage has like literally survived.
Yeah,
That's really that's pretty
Like
impressive.
two species coming together.
yeah.
Because weren't they a different species?
Think
Ish?
so.
Like in the
Like-
same way a lion and a leopard are big cats, but they're different types of big cats.
You know, that's a very interesting comparison.
It was the first thing I could think of.
I assume so. I don't
Like
know.
a lion and a tiger, and how they can have a
A
liger.
liger.
I assume so.
Noelle, you're the liger of the human world.
That's right.
That's me.
That's
Welcome.
Ligers are cool. You ever seen one of those?
A
I know this
liger.
is way off topic from where we started. But,
I know.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day. We're your Valentine, everybody. Whatever. Anyway, ligers. They're cool, man. They're like bigger than lions and tigers together. How do they do that?
I don't think I've actually ever seen one.
I haven't seen one in
You-
person, but I've seen one on video.
You have Google and you haven't seen a liger? You never got bored one night and was like, what does a liger look like?
Not a lot of people think about that in the middle of the night.
Okay, maybe I really should get that test done. We'll keep mentioning on the show. Still haven't done that, listeners.
Yeah.
I got another 10 months, though, to get that done.
Mine came back as 100% Russian.
Really?
It's just 100%
Purebred.
Russian.
Really?
I'm purebred. Yeah.
Wow.
Enough of the Russian.
Yeah. Is that pretty crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Did you know that though, going into it?
Not entirely, no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I wasn't entirely sure, exactly who came from where. I knew that some of my family was from Russia, but I didn't know both sides were. I knew more about my dad's side than my mom's side. So I knew, kind of the 50%. But then the other 50%'s like, yay, you're 100% purebred.
Wow.
Okay, so what are your opinions on Ukraine?
That's a different topic, a whole different thing. That could go
You
down
pro?
a deep hole. So,
I can't speak of this matter.
Fair enough.
but I can say though, I'm very excited for our topic today.
You are?
Yeah.
That's good. We should probably start the show, but yeah,
Let's get it started.
I kind of like that. All right, let's start the show.
Warning! You are about to start listening to Punch the Clock, a podcast hosted by two self-proclaimed cooperate professionals, Marshall and Justin, recorded entirely in their company's break room. Marshall claims to be the perfect man, but if that's his idea of perfection, I'd hate to see what imperfect is. Justin claims to be Will Arnett's best friend. However, a restraining order says otherwise. Finally, warning, please leave the show now before the podcast starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to Punch the Clock, the only podcast where one of the co-hosts might be a Russian spy. I'm your host, Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
What was that?
My Russian accent.
What accent is
I was trying to
You sounded like a Disney villain.
go for a Russian accent there.
Man, if you weren't Russian, 100% Russian, that would have been really offensive to Russians. Today we're
They would have
joined.
been like, can we get a do-over?
Today we're joined by our guest, Noelle.
Yes, hello
Welcome
again.
Yeah, is our score?
Hello again.
Hello again. We never said who the Russian spy was.
Yes.
It's not me. They don't trust me enough. I tried.
It ain't me.
If I was gonna, I know we haven't really gotten past the intro yet, but if you were gonna spy for a country, which one would it be?
Spy for a country?
Yeah, like just gun to your head. You have to spy for a country.
I would spy for like United States. I think CIA.
I would spy.
I watch a lot of
for
that.
Iceland.
Iceland.
Well, I meant Justin. I meant if you were going to betray our country.
But
jeez.
Good answer though, in case the FBI agents are listening.
They're sitting in their room with their headphones, watching their meters go like this. Like here I am talking with my hands too.
Yeah, we're
Like
just sitting here, like probably committing some sort of federal crime, but I'm going to keep it in. Why not? Iceland's a good pick.
it's also beautiful. Been there.
So,
Sounds pretty. I would like to go there.
So I'd be spying on the U.S.
Yeah.
Or another
You're
country?
betraying the country. You're committing high treason.
Jeez, Iceland. That's pretty cool.
I know. That's
I don't know if I
pretty
could
cool.
beat that.
That's a cool country to betray this
Yeah.
country for.
I would
They
totally.
would never see it coming either.
Brian, well, my husband always talks about like when we're older. He's like, I just want to buy a house there randomly and just own a piece of property
Of
in
Iceland?
Mhm.
Yeah,
You can buy like a piece of Ireland.
it is like you're on a different planet when you're in Iceland.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain, or are you just going to leave us
Oh
with that?
no! It has no like foliage, so it's just a lot of.
She was experiencing memories in
I
the
was.
moment. Like I could see it. In
You
her
gave me
face.
like
I
a
was
look of,
taking
like,
it
it's
in. I was
different.
remembering everything. No, but there's a lot of volcanoes, but there's like no foliage, so they
Just no foliage.
no. There's no trees. None.
Okay.
It's barren.
Not
It's-
a single plant.
It's just grass.
I feel like that counts as foliage.
But like I'm saying, like trees. So like you look outside where we're at. There's
So literally,
tons of
you
trees.
cannot go up there and drive a car, or else it'll just be like carbon dioxide everywhere.
No,
There's trees
no,
to
it's
drink
actually very clean there because there's not a lot of people that live in Iceland,
it. Gotcha.
and most people live in the main city Reykjavik, which is like close to the airport. And
Okay.
there's other little cities, but they don't really travel.
It's a small island. Why would you need to?
But like this, the landscaping alone, when we went, it just snowed, the largest snowfall in like many years, and that's actually very rare for Iceland. They actually don't get a lot of snow. Greenland actually gets a lot of snow,
Yeah.
and so it was just wild because it felt like when we arrived, it was like a different planet. Everything was just covered in snow. You could see the sun. You could see this like royal blue water that's right on the coastline. It was the oddest and most amazing thing ever.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
And, you know, you can see the Northern Lights, so I got to do that. And then they do have a lot of volcanoes, so that was really odd for me to see there because I kept going. I had to think of, like, these aren't volcanoes because it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And the one trip we made...
Were you just having an existential crisis of volcanoes?
Okay, well, the one thing that really freaked me out is just because, like, you think about it. I mean, they can explode at any time. You have no control over
You're just
them.
walking around like these things are active and they can go off at any point in time. Oh my god!
You ready
Yes.
to run?
And when we went and saw the Northern Lights, it was like out in the middle of nowhere. It was pitch black, and I just see this tall mountain, like tall. It looks like the wall from Game of Thrones at night. Okay, it was huge. We watched Game of Thrones, the big wall, and I soon later found out on our next journey that was an active volcano right there, and it was just actually terrifying because like I was standing literally right next to it. And it was just this giant, huge black mass in the darkness when I was watching the Northern Lights. I'm like, oh, the Northern Lights are cool, but that's a volcano. There's a volcano over there. There's a volcano over there. So
I feel like that would make me feel comforted in a weird way. Because like if a volcano explodes, it's probably gonna kill me like within a second.
well, the difference also, like,
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty painless way to die, honestly.
but the difference with their volcanoes, they don't spew lava, they spew ash. So, like, I forget, like, it was like 2010s whenever one of the volcanoes erupted and it spewed ash in the air. So, all flights in Europe were canceled because it
remember
went
that,
everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was actually caused by a volcano in Iceland.
Wow.
Yeah.
But still, if you're standing right on top of one of those things and it blew up, Yeah,
I know, but it's just
instant.
like it's
you wouldn't
like,
even know
it's
what
a
happened.
freaky thing.
Yeah.
You're going there, you're like enjoying. You're like, wow, I'm right next to death, possibly.
That's right. And like an hour later.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like that feeling.
So maybe she is a spy. Escaping
Iceland.
death. I mean, there's a lot of intel on this
I
country.
had to use a map to go around the city. I didn't have cell phone service, so when we went and it snowed,
Uh-huh.
like the whole city was covered. They don't have plows. They don't have anything. There's people skiing down the street. Okay,
Wow.
so I don't know where I'm at.
Uh-huh.
I had to use a map, like a physical map. When have I used the map and remember where our street was and where we were going to walk to?
Sheesh.
It was a whole different experience. And
Cool.
like they say that most people do know English in Iceland, that's not the case because we try to speak to multiple people and they spoke Icelandic. So
You sure they just weren't being rude?
no,
Oh.
they literally didn't. No.
Is it related to English at all?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It is, but like I guess the people that have been there forever,
Uh-huh.
they speak Icelandic.
Yeah, they have their own.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like gun to my head. Remember, this is gun to our head. Country we have to spy for. I think I'm going with like Costa Rica because they have no military, so they're not gonna be able to act on anything I do.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just pay me to do nothing.
That'd be really frustrating, wouldn't it be?
Costa Rica does not have an army. I remember someone told me this in the last tour guide, like, why? He's like, we have no natural resources.
And it's also not very safe, so even though you're our spy, I'm pretty sure something bad would happen to you.
I felt safer in Costa Rica than in a lot of places in America, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah, no one has guns there.
There's a lot of crime there.
Yeah, it was fine when I was there. I don't know
But
if
you
I was in
didn't
good
go,
parts.
did you like walk around
Yeah, I walked around all over
the
the place.
city?
Yeah, I think it helps that I am the perfect man, body shape wise. So
Oh, yeah, true.
the eye roll hurt. No,
Didn't think about that body shape wise.
You know what?
you forget that everybody forgets I'm the perfect man a lot.
Yeah.
I just, not take it for granted, but I mean, it just kind of, after a while, just blends in.
Just blends in, you know.
Yeah.
I understand.
You see the same thing every day. It's like,
It was
it's not impressive anymore.
There's Marshall.
Hey, it was a pretty chill place when I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, rainforest, surfing. I dig the vibe.
What about Canada?
Also, they take U.S. dollars.
Do they?
Yeah, it's actually probably one of the more wealthier Central American countries.
Oh.
You picking Canada?
I think Canada. I think that'd be pretty
I
cool.
would never see it coming. They're so friendly.
Well, that's what I mean. I think I'd be able to just
Here's an honest question: do you think Canada does have spies here in the United States?
I'm sure, absolutely.
Well, probably at least
Right.
one, right?
I am convinced, and this is like one of my favorite things to talk about. Like, people that you pass by in a supermarket or that you work with. Like, do you think that statistically there's a couple of people that are planted around by governments that are like actually spies?
Well, I remember someone told me that
You know what I mean?
no
I wouldn't
matter
say
what,
spies, but they are planted to like surveillance.
Right, like intelligence from other
Yeah.
countries, or you know what I mean?
I feel like
Yeah.
that is a spy.
Yeah, or even like have you ever
No, okay.
like ever met anyone that's like in witness protection? Like, do you think like you?
I don't think they'd tell me.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, do you think you ran into someone in witness protection?
I honestly have never thought about it, so I have no clue. But next time I'm walking around,
Yeah,
be on the lookout.
yeah.
I think someone told me one time that in your lifetime, no matter what, you will come across at least one murderer
I believe it.
without even knowing it, and probably at least one serial killer.
I believe it.
And that's just terrifying
Yeah.
and a little disheartening because why not me? What's wrong with me that I don't get serial killed?
Oh my gosh.
If I die next week, that's going to be the biggest karma. Please continue the show and announce that.
I think we'll have to take a week off, but sure.
Yeah.
No, you can't. But anyway, has our rating as coworkers changed?
Was it 1 through 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 out of 7.
I'll give you a 7.
7? 6.
Each.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't think that changed.
Let's call it back from the first time Noelle was on. I think she gave us 6s, and I specifically remember she said, quote, "There's always room for improvement."
Yeah.
So we must have improved.
Yeah, probably.
It's good.
I
Thanks.
feel like at the very least the podcast has improved some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Still feels like it's missing something though. It needs an extra element.
Yeah.
Maybe we just need a third host. Hey, you want to be a host?
I don't know.
Put you on the spot. Would you like to be a co-host? You can ask Justin. He doesn't do anything.
Oh my gosh.
I did the majority of it.
I think he has notes or something.
Yeah, I keep the archive.
I mean,
Yeah.
he does all the like good stuff that good brain people do. I do everything else.
Marshall does all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, you ain't got to edit. I got that.
That's true.
It would really save us time finding guests every week.
I mean, I have no issues doing it.
Oh, okay, we're gonna count you in.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to change the intro.
I think it's fun.
I'm gonna have to change the
We're
intro.
glad you think it's fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm also gonna have to buy you gifts on your birthday and Christmas now too, and increase them in monetary value every single time.
I know I asked this. When is your birthday?
March, the beginning of March.
That's right. It's coming up soon. Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, did I edit that out or not in the last one? I don't know. I'll find out.
I don't remember. March.
Okay, so we have a third host now.
Nice. When's
I
your
guess we
birthday?
better.
September.
I gotcha.
Let it be known she held up the number 26 on her fingers, thoroughly impressing us.
I'll be 31 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'll be 30.
Old.
I'm still the oldest at the table.
How old are you?
I'll be 34 this year.
Nothing.
I'm gonna be, oh man, I'm the youngest.
You are.
Yeah.
It explains my lack of maturity.
A little bit.
Man, 30. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I'd get this far, so I don't know what to do with my life now.
It's a weird turning point.
Yeah. It was kind of 30 was.
I
you said-
thought surely someone would have killed me by now.
No, it's just like, I don't know. You like think like you're probably.
Knock on wood. What is this? That's
Oh,
vinyl.
that's not wood.
That's
Yeah, it's
vinyl.
You think you
Stupid
would be a
affordable
certain
building
place
products.
by a certain time, and I think that's what gets me.
What did it say that again?
Like I thought I'd be somewhere else at this time.
Uh-huh.
Maybe have better like some of the stuff I thought I would have had already planned.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I still don't feel like I've
Are you
done
disappointed in yourself?
a lot. Maybe.
Makes you feel any better. I've done a lot of things, and I'm still.
No, but like just traveling wise and everything.
Yeah.
Well, financially, it took me forever to get to this point, but you know, as someone once told me, your 30s are like your 20s, only you have money. So I'm hopeful for that part.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
How would you feel, Justin, about that statement?
I don't know if I fully agree
Oh
with
no!
that.
Someone lied to me again.
I
People
mean,
gotta stop
if you
doing
have
that.
kids, then I mean your
Yeah.
30s are not your 20s.
Yeah. But like when you get in your 30s, that's when you're like, oh man, I need to think about having kids. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
either that or a vasectomy.
question mark for me. What?
So either that or a vasectomy. One or the other. Two extremes.
Hey man, I support you either way.
I'm glad you do.
Oh, that's best friend status right there.
There you go.
You're
That's
my
co-host
best
status,
friend.
which you're now privy to since you're co-host now.
You're my best friend.
Oh, thanks, Noelle.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably get to today's question. We've
I'm
been all
so
over the
excited to say mine because I think it's going to freak you all out a little bit.
place. I meant listener mail. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My bad. We didn't have any last week. Guys, if you want listener mail, because someone complained about not there being, you have to send in a question. Come on. All right, so this one's just titled Boyfriend.
Okay.
It says, Salutation Punchy Boys. I don't like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird.
This is very...
punchy boys.
All right, here
Do
we
you
go.
like punch?
Yeah, I do like punch. Depends on the punch. What type? This person's listening to every word. I don't care.
I don't.
We'll waste their
What
time.
is a fruit punch? I
Fruit
guess?
punch?
Actually, I do not like
What's-
fruit punch.
Yeah, I mean,
I
here's
feel
my
like it gives
fiance.
me a headache.
Yeah, it's
Really?
too sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
But
fruit
what
punch.
other
Really?
type of punches are there?
There's that blue one.
But what is
And
the
the green
flavor?
It's a blue flavor.
It's
Blue flavor.
Pineapple and blue. Okay, here we go. Salutations, Punchy Boys. I have a boyfriend. Man, I wish people would stop holding that over our heads. Like, none of us here have boyfriends. I don't have a boyfriend. Justin doesn't have a boyfriend.
No.
Well, you don't have a boyfriend, right?
Oh,
It's just a husband.
Just just a husband.
Yeah, all I got is a fiance. I don't have a boyfriend. I wish people would stop bragging on me. We have been together for 4 years and everything is great. See, I don't need these brags from these people.
Yeah.
There's just one problem. He has not proposed yet. Okay, thank God.
Oh my gosh.
Why does this person get to be happy?
I know who this is.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
There's just one problem. Let me start out. I'm sorry. I have a boyfriend. We've been together for 4 years and everything is going great. There's just one problem. He hasn't proposed yet. I am tired of seeing all my other friends getting engaged. Where's my ring, damn it? I know it's not a leap year, but I'm going to take matters into my own hands. So here's my question. If you had a boyfriend, how would you propose to them? / how would you have wanted your girlfriends at the time to have proposed to you? Thanks. Put a ring on it in New Hampshire. All right, so in this case, we have a boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
Because we've all established we don't have a boyfriend. In this case, we have boyfriends.
Okay.
Wait,
first, who are you picturing?
Who, my picture?
Yes.
For some reason, Channing Tatum.
Good pick.
I feel like it's a good pick.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like, you know...
I gotta go Bradley
I feel like he's a little bit out of my league. Oh, you want Bradley Cooper?
I'm going Bradley Cooper.
Really?
That's your guy, though, right?
I mean, I like Bradley Cooper, but...
We'll trade if you want.
I don't know if he's marriage material. Although I do feel like Channing Tatum might be out of my league. Just slightly, though.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe. Channing Tatum, if you're listening to us, let me know. I'm curious. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you almost fall out of the booth?
Just ignore
What
me.
were you doing?
I had to get comfortable.
So I guess we have celebrity boyfriends in this
Sure.
scenario? All right. Noelle, who's your celebrity boyfriend?
Ian Somerhalder.
Really? Why?
I've always liked him since Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, so we have boyfriends.
Uh-huh.
The time has come to propose.
Uh-huh.
Are we women in this scenario?
Guess you all are.
Oh, man. I hope I'm a pretty
you and I
girl.
are.
I hope I'm a pretty girl. Anyway, so we gotta propose. How are we getting this done?
You gotta propose. Well, it's gotta be somewhere like, I don't know.
It's not a leap year.
What do you mean? Like,
Because isn't there like proposal from...
Yeah, there's like some,
members
I think it's an
proposal to
Irish
leap year?
tradition or something. You can propose on leap year if you're a woman.
wait,
Ah,
she
that's
wants to
something dumb.
propose to him?
Yeah. She started a wedding, she's gonna get it done herself. Hey, listener, bold move. I respect it. Power
I
play.
would say do it spontaneously. It doesn't have to be anywhere special.
Yeah.
But as long as, like, the moment itself is special. If you all love each other that much, it doesn't matter where you get proposed.
Yeah, but I had to make it special for my fiance, so I need to make it special for my boyfriend in this scenario. The spontaneous does work. Maybe a nice dinner.
Yeah. It could just be at the house.
Put it in their lobster tail.
No, I wouldn't even do that.
What is
Honestly, you'd just be traditional. You just take out the ring and you give it to them.
This
You just say, here you go.
No, you
Is
do the
this how
whole
your-
thing.
Is this how your husband proposed to you? Just was like, here you go.
No, but I did know that it was going to happen. I just didn't know where it was going to happen.
Well,
We were in New York City, and then he just randomly did it in front of a bunch of people. And I was really caught off guard.
Surprise, marry me.
It was during Christmas time, and then my friend was like filming it, and she kept saying the F word over and over again because she had no idea either. So in my video, I had him mute it because or else it'd just be F, 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 F the whole time.
Leave it to your friend to just ruin
And
the special moment
then she
on
felt
film.
terrible afterwards. I'm like, it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, at least she was excited too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did include the Christmas time part about that because that does make it a little bit more romantic.
Well, yeah. Well, it's just we went up during that time. That was the first time he's ever been in New York
it's
City.
all decorated and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why does imagine if it was just August in New York City? Surprise!
Yeah, it's like
Well,
like
literally
you're next to a hot dog cart or something.
No,
Were
you
you?
still could pick multiple spots in New York City.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so first suggestion: take them to New York City.
No.
Propose to them in the middle of winter
It
time.
doesn't need to happen like that. Like I said, it could be at the house. It could be like you're
Over
outside.
a tray of chicken nuggets. I forget who told me that one.
Over chicken nuggets.
Oh my goodness!
So what does Channing Tatum like to do?
I don't know. I don't know
Knows
this
to
person like.
dance.
Oh, good. I'll take him dancing.
Have you ever seen Magic Mike?
So who's
Step up.
who's more of the perfect man, Marshall or Channing Tatum? Well, Marshall as a woman, right?
Oh yeah, I'm a woman. Am I the perfect woman, or am I still the perfect man as a woman?
I would say
this has gone off the rails.
Noelle, there's never been rails.
I don't even know where we're going with this right now.
We never do. Spoiler to the people at home. We don't know where we're going half the time.
So Bradley Cooper, I think
maybe we should make it her boyfriend. We got to propose to her boyfriend. I feel like it's more attainable. The question asker.
Oh, okay.
We'll just make it a normal boyfriend. I don't know her boyfriend though.
Okay.
I kind of wish they had told us what he likes.
Like I said, it needs to be something like that's like
I would
symbolic to them.
Yes, but if it's something where the girlfriend's going to propose to the boyfriend, don't do it when there's a whole lot of like public.
Yeah,
because it's kind of like I feel like as a guy, it's like I feel like they'd be like a weird thing. You know?
Honestly, though, why don't we break traditions a little bit? Like,
I feel like we already are, right?
But like, I didn't take my husband's last name. Even though that's the tradition.
I remember the story behind that too.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to share that, or?
I can share it. I didn't take it because I just got my passport and license, and I didn't want to go through all that again.
This is inconvenient. Not happy.
So you're gonna wait till your passport expires?
I'm not gonna lie to you. My fiance just got her passport redone. She's like, I don't have to do all that again if I change my last name.
And also, I'm like, what's the? I mean, I understand if you have kids, you want it to all be the same, which is fine. I just why do I have to go through all the trouble going to DMV, go and talk to the passport people who are always in a bad mood to begin with, and get it changed?
I love how your reasoning is I can't be hassled.
I don't know. He didn't have a problem with it.
So
well, that's good. I love how he's like, yeah, not fair. He's like, yeah, man, that is a lot of work. Nah.
Yeah.
I feel for you. Feel free not to.
Where there's other people who are very excited to have it changed. Like my brother's wife, she changed her name like that right away.
Yeah.
But I've just never been a traditionalist. I didn't have a big wedding. I never even thought I was going to get married. I didn't really care about that.
Yeah.
So, the fact that even happened, congrats to me.
Good job. Self-pat on your back. Hey, let's just rub it in her face. Lording her boyfriend over. Noelle's got a husband. You don't.
Oh my gosh, no. I'm just saying. It just is different for everybody. So if she wants to propose, do it.
See, for me, if my fiance took my last name, I'd be really stoked about that. But not a deal breaker, because that passport is a pain to change.
Yeah, I was just like, why?
Not about that.
And you gotta pay for it.
Hey, if we were to actually poll America of people who didn't take the last name, how many do you think the passport is going to come up for?
That's the reason.
The passport itself is $100 something.
It's ridiculously expensive.
Wow. Just to change your name on it?
Yeah, and then you have to change your name to get it, and then you'd have to change it.
Yeah, that's the fee to do everything for $100.
I think I do remember my wife doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just a lot of money going out the door for no reason.
She had to send her old one in, and then they punched a hole through it and send it back, I think, with the new one.
The hole means don't use this.
Yeah.
Or you're not allowed in any country because it's not valid.
Yeah, exactly.
Just show up to a country.
So
what are they going to do? Kick you out?
so I think the answer here is just traditionalism, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was untraditional.
Yeah.
Untraditionalism, rather.
All right. So we, the collective three, we have a boyfriend.
Okay.
It's the same boyfriend for this intents and purposes. We're all dating him.
All right.
The three of us have decided.
This is a different type of relationship.
The three of us have decided we're all going to propose to him. How are we proposing to our boyfriend?
I just do it in the house. Set some candles.
All right. So you're taking the house
some
approach.
Music.
Justin, what are we doing? I guess this is a 3-prong attack, I guess.
You're cuddling.
All three of us are cuddling.
Yeah. All right, well, let's backstep out of that one a little bit.
No, I like playing in this space. This is funny.
Maybe something I don't know, in Not in a restaurant. I think that's, again, like too much attention, right? Like,
maybe take them out to a nice meal first.
Yeah, then after.
The three of us take them out for a nice meal first.
What about, like,
then we take them to the candles at home, cuddle them, and then propose the question.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I've got dinner covered.
Man,
so let's do this. Okay, so Noelle's got the actual proposal. We're the setup.
Okay,
guys.
I guess me personally, I'm probably taking care of the rings for us.
There we
now,
go.
do we need to go
There we
with
go.
one ring for him, or do we have to get 3?
1.
I feel like we need 3 from all
Not
of us,
if
right?
you're paying for it.
This is not good for me financially. Well, in this scenario, I like to assume that he makes a lot of money. We picked well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to go shop for a ring. Do you think our boyfriend's going to be an oval type, a diamond person?
What do you mean?
Like
Men usually wear a band.
Okay, so you think we can get away with a band with a diamond?
Just get one of those like nice like silicone ones.
Yeah. Well, no.
We
said silicone, you lost
So
me.
the two of you would come up to me and like, don't worry, I got dinner covered. I got the proposal. Noelle says, and y'all say, go get the ring. And I come back, I'm like, I got the silicone ring.
Noelle was like half a second away from agreeing with me when I said get a nice. And then I said silicone. She's like, well, you should have seen her face on that one.
It needs to be at least like a gold band.
Okay, I come back with a gold band. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Or like
just got a
the
ring.
like black
Like that,
and yeah, like that. Or it could be like some
Okay.
black and brown that most guys go for now these days too. That are sturdy.
Yeah,
But just something simple.
I think mine's tungsten and wood barrel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm not a gold guy whatsoever, or really a silver
Mhm.
person. And I bang my hands on everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's all
Just
scratched.
naturally, I bang my hands on things. Like if you look at my hands, they look awful. That's the only imperfect thing about me.
They look like
They
hands.
don't look awful.
They're pretty bad.
Are you joking?
I could not be a hand model.
Look at my hand. That's
Yeah.
eczema, man.
Oof.
And they
That's a
crack and bleed and
Oh,
like
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, I feel better about myself.
Yeah, your hands look normal.
But I think we got this
I
covered.
think we got. This is probably one of the best answers. So this is a secret.
I think the three of us
We were
can steal
secretly
this.
interviewing you for this co-host position.
Oh, is that what was happening?
We were?
No,
Marshall's like, what year?
Yeah.
What day?
no, that was a good. one.
I just offered it to you. I'm
So
really terrible
I'll
at
take
interviews.
dinner. You do rings, and Noelle.
Yeah.
Ask a
And
question.
all
Yeah.
3 of us, we will be able to steal this person's boyfriend, who's apparently perfect. Screw you, listener. Stop listening. I feel like we really should do some real advice for them. Just do something special between the 2 of y'all, and you know, if he says yes, awesome. If he says no, you dodged the bullet, I guess.
Yeah.
Be confident. I hope you all have spoken about this before. Don't spring this out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, where are we at? Oh, y'all want to do today's Debate Me Coward?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we really got into a weird headspace in that
Yeah.
one.
We've been all over the planet.
Hey, that was fun though.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, I had a new segment I wanted to do. Yeah, we'll see if we can do it after this.
Yeah.
All right, today's Debate Me Coward. So today's question, as picked by Noelle, was if you had an Airbnb, what would you put into it to sufficiently weird out and creep out your guests?
I'm going to be very embarrassed what I say here, too.
It's worse than our last part?
Sounds like you're going first.
All right. So.
Would you mind giving me some water, Justin?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh.
I don't want to miss this stuff.
Okay. I'll fill you in.
I'll wait.
Okay.
In the meantime, though,
No,
I just want you to picture a Harry Potter Airbnb, okay?
Why?
Okay, because this is going to take you to a place.
We've been to a lot of places today.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Gosh.
Ah, yeah.
So sweet. Anyhow, Airbnb.
This is why he's going to be lucky to have us.
Airbnb. Okay? It's Harry Potter theme.
Harry Potter.
Exciting. There's actually one in Florida that you can rent out.
Uh-huh.
But the unsettling part would be a nude Voldemort.
A nude Voldemort. So a Harry Potter themed house. And then you get to the bedroom and there's just a nude Voldemort.
Yes.
What version?
It could be many versions.
Okay.
I I was going to say the theaters, and then I was speaking to my husband about it, and he was like, would be really crazy as a nude Voldemort.
Nude Voldemort.
And he'd go, Avocatama!
I feel like you can appeal to... Are you going to include it in the pictures of the place?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's in the pictures. They're fully worn. So you're going to appeal to...
No,
various...
no.
It's not
going to be one room that you go into.
It was not listed in the listing.
To see the transformation of him when he's like a worm, I guess.
What? I am not... I'm going to be honest. I didn't watch or read the books.
He's really like shriveled up and everything.
Thanks for admitting that.
He's really shriveled up and everything in the beginning. And then he grows... You know what Voldemort looks like, right?
I think so.
Okay, if I showed you the picture, you picture him in the nude. That would not be a great image. Hold on. Voldemort. See?
Okay.
This is gonna terrorize you a little bit. See that face?
Okay.
I gotcha.
You think he's buff or like skinny?
No.
So
he is not buff.
So it's a non-buff nude Voldemort.
He looks like a putty from Power Rangers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? A little bit?
A little bit?
Kind of like embarrassed that somehow it went this way for me. But that's what I thought about.
Okay.
I mean, I would be, like, if it's on the photos listing it, I would be sufficiently weirded out by it, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're gonna go, and then all of a sudden, there's this weird room that's kind of like on the side.
Now, here's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
Anatomically correct?
No.
So just a model with his head on it then.
No. Oh, yeah, it would be.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. Most the politest way I could say that, from being honest.
Well, he's kind of like in the movies.
Kind of snake-like.
He is, and then like he only wears a cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing else.
I mean, he understands comfort. Again, I never really read the books or watched the movies,
so maybe on the statue, like it's.
I would actually envision him sitting in a chair.
Why in a chair?
He's just like in a corner that's like it's a dark room and looks like his lair, and he's sitting there with a wand in his.
So
I think it's funnier if it's a black light.
So here's one like a little bit
or a dark room
to add on to that. So he would be like there'd be multiple of these statues in different positions.
Yeah.
So sitting on a chair. And let's say there's a blanket cloaked over him.
Yeah.
And the blanket is for the people staying there. You know, they want a blanket to sit on the couch or something. So they take it off, and he's nude under there.
Yeah.
And then, like in the bathroom, there's robes hanging on these Voldemorts, but you take it off, and boom, there he is. So every time you remove something, there's a nude Voldemort somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird.
I know. Because it's like, I guess what I'm picturing is like,
you keep forgetting he's a nude, anatomically correct Voldemort, too.
Yeah.
It's like, again?
So many new Voldemorts.
These people, you know?
Okay, that's pretty good. Justin, what did you have?
So I did a little bit of a spoiler alert earlier.
You did.
But I'm going with a Microsoft Windows XP theme.
It would have been funnier if you said Vista.
And so basically, like...
That was a joke for Nick from IT only.
That lasted like a millisecond, right? Vista.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, apparently.
Yeah, I think it only lasted like 2 years.
Everybody hated it, if I remember correctly.
So I mean, I would set it up where like every time you walk in and out of a room, it's like you're logging on and off of Windows. Doo-doo, you know, that doo-doo noise? And that would happen every time you walk in and out of the bathroom or the kitchen or any other room, right? And what else can we put in there? Like, we can put a solitaire like game on the wall. That way you can like play touchscreen solitaire, because solitaire, you know, is on Microsoft Windows under the games. We'll put like free cell, like we'll put like a game room that has all those games in it.
Okay.
And then everything will like art wise and.
So I'm trying to understand the unsettling part.
I was about to bring that up. I'm like, this just sounds like a really interesting scene.
It sounded like a weird thing where somebody just love this stuff.
Well, it's like that's what I mean. Like it's such a thing that someone has decorated so obsessively about that it's weird. Like no one has an obsession with Microsoft Windows XP except this person who is a host on Airbnb.
Yeah, but it's
I feel like you're going to attract a lot of nerds.
Yeah, I think you attract people to like go and see it and see like they'd be curious of why.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be like, ooh, Windows XP. I'm not going in there.
Now Windows Vista. Okay, here's a question. I don't know why this is important to me, but what city are you putting your Airbnb in?
So, well, you didn't let me get to the creepy part.
Okay.
Oh, there is a creepy part.
So there is a creepy part, right?
Right. Does it watch you?
So at 4 a.m. every morning, there's a loud alarm that goes off and a projection screen that comes down, and it just says syntax error.
Okay.
4 a.m. every morning.
At the very least, you'll probably get 1 star for that.
What city?
The house crashed. Oh no.
I'd probably put this in like Palo Alto or something, California.
Okay.
I've never even heard of that city.
Isn't that like the birthplace of like Apple and Microsoft?
I was about to say, I thought it was like outside of like
I have no
Los
idea.
Angeles or San Francisco or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've heard of it.
That was very like specific. I like that.
The Palo Alto Fire Department also makes a really good hot sauce.
So what is the error? Is that like a common error that would happen when you had it?
It's like the blue screen of death.
Okay. Full house blue screen of death.
Yeah. And like just like loud alarms that chime.
And then the oxygen cuts off.
Not crazy creepy, but I thought it was funny. At the least.
Okay.
At least it was funny to me.
Okay.
Huh.
I still think mine's weird.
I know. Yours takes the cake. Well, let's let Marshall go now.
Yeah,
luckily y'all are playing my ball field now. I'm going to beat y'all with my experience. So here's a little thing about Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every user profile has a picture of the person.
Yes.
Okay. So my Airbnb is going to look unassuming.
Uh-huh.
But before every time they show up, I am going to go into the house. And with my photos of people and stuff, I'm going to replace it with photos of them. Photos of them, and then I'm going to Photoshop Nicolas Cage next to them. I'm talking about I'm going to find these people.
Is this like the Kevin Bacon thing where you like how many variations of Kevin Bacon or something? Like everybody's
what
met.
You're talking about.
Yeah, it's like the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, everybody's met Kevin Bacon. Like he has a picture literally with everybody. He'd be like, he has a picture with Brad Pitt. Yeah, okay. Brad Pitt has a picture with this person, so he's like connected somehow.
Is it 7 degrees of separation or 6 degrees? 6 degrees of Kevin.
I feel like this is up your alley. You should really look it up.
I feel like I'm going to go down this rabbit hole later today. Nope, I'm going to take the photos. I'm going to find their Facebook because I have posted an image of them, and most people link it to their Facebook. Mm-hmm. And get their family photos, make them really feel at home. And then in the bedroom, there's going to be a life-size anime pillow of myself.
The problem with this is that I see many lawsuits happening because you're getting access and taking people's photos. I think I won the argument then because how am I going to sufficiently creep out weird people? If I'm getting lawsuits, that's a big win.
That's right.
The question wasn't how am I going to do it and not get sued, Noelle. It's just how am I going to do it.
I just don't know how long it would last.
So, anything else besides the pictures, or are you just going with it?
I feel like if I get shut down, I win. Nope, going with pictures, family stuff. I'm going to take a body pillow of myself and put it on their bed. I'm not going to include any of this in the initial photos. And I'm going to get some life-size cutouts of their entire family.
So you're going to lure them in with normal
and it's going to say welcome at the bottom.
And then once they get there, it's going to be totally, totally different.
Just them. Throw pillows, everything. Everything's pictures of them with Nicolas Cage.
That would be pretty weird.
Different faces of Nicolas Cage.
That would be weird to see photos. Like you walk in and see your own photo or family photo.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty strange.
Even though some people I do ask for like pictures to be added themselves.
That's fine. I'm just gonna add them all over the house. You know, unassuming. At first, you're not gonna notice it, but eventually you will.
Them in? Like you say, it would look unassuming. What would be special about your Airbnb? Where would it be located?
I'm just gonna put it in a popular tourist town. You know,
like Myrtle Beach or something.
I'm gonna price it below the market. It's gonna look very nice inside.
That's gonna be real sketch.
Yeah, just barely below everybody else. Everybody else is charging $150. I'm charging like $120. It's getting the people in. It's gonna look very nice and like it's gonna be a very nice done Airbnb. Just a very pleasant house.
Oh my gosh.
With photos, and it's gonna be normal photos of just normal stuff. But when you get there, it's pictures of you and Nicolas Cage, photoshopped in with your family, and Nicolas Cage has different roles, has different faces, and then a life-size body pillow of me on your bed.
Oh, of you?
Of me.
No, that's weird.
To snuggle with. On every bed in the house.
So I actually find that weirder than the picture.
I think that the body pillow should be of the people.
Well, what I'm going to do is next to the body pillow.
Nicolas Cage.
Well, you think I'm not made of money? I can't go and get a new body pillow every single time.
You got to charge them.
No, I got to go low to get them in there. But next to the body pillow of me is going to be a big picture of their family right on the bed. So it looks like my body pillow is snuggling them.
I don't know.
Wow. Jeez.
I'm probably going to put this in Florida.
It seems right.
I feel like legally I'll get away with it in Florida.
Well,
probably like Daytona or Tampa area. Orlando, maybe.
At this point, I don't have any chance of winning this one.
Yeah, would you like to vote? Noelle, why don't you vote? Windows XP or Nicolas Cage?
For yours.
Thank you.
Because of the body pillow. That's what really got me.
Weird. Yeah. See, the pictures of the family, no one finds weird. They're just like, nice, the body pillow.
I just know some people who actually like take their own photos, like Christmas time. People take photos to make it like homey, like when they go. Mm-hmm. So I don't think like that's as weird, but I do think it's weird that you'd search for them. But the body pillow thing, that'd be very odd.
It's a body pillow of me.
And life size, right?
Yeah,
life size body pillow.
That'd be an interesting pillow.
Oh my gosh.
Done in anime style, I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not really. It'd just be a picture of me. I'm not made of money.
So
not until this Airbnb takes off. So I'm gonna go vote for Noelle's because a life size, anatomically correct Voldemort is pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This picture is like in a dark room. You think it's so cool, and then you go into that room. You're like,
whoa, this is weird.
It's weird.
Like a photography dark room?
Yeah.
Like the red light bulb?
Yeah. And he's just sitting there like, he's just sitting there. And you're like, wow, okay, this is a whole different fire room.
Then the bed's right next to it.
So I think I got to vote for Marshall on this one just because of the amount of time it's going to take him in between each guest to tear down and set back up.
That's why I actually just think if you just said the body pillow thing, I think that'd even be better.
I'm going the extra mile for my guess.
Because, that's a lot of time. Like, you have to clean the house, and then you're replacing all the photos.
Yeah.
Bed sheets that you said.
Control P. That's all I got to do. Put it into the frames.
Oh,
no one said I did it.
Oh, I thought you were going to add them on the bed, too. You said that.
I'm going to take up one of their photos from Facebook, because why am I doing extra work? Put it on the bed with my body pillow.
Yeah,
I still won.
You really thought about weird. But the body pillow is the one that gets me.
Yeah.
It's weird that y'all are just like, now the body pillow, but the pictures are cool. Nice touch. Appreciate it.
Why though? Because people actually do that. I do know people that do that to make it feel like more homey when they're on vacation.
No, fair enough.
So, I could feel like somebody can you, if I gave you these pictures, can you add them around the house? We're having, this family thing. Really want to bring it all together. Maybe they're having a party or a holiday thing. But the body pillow of yourself, when they don't even know you, that would be odd.
That's what won.
Yeah.
I'm
glad I included the body pillow.
Yeah.
For me, it was the thought that's going to go into every single guest stay.
Every guest. with Nicolas Cage in their photos.
It looks like Marshall won this one.
Yeah.
Finally. I don't think I've won in 20 episodes.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while.
Normally people don't like to play in my weird headspace, but this one worked for me.
That worked pretty good. Nice pick,
Oh,
Noelle.
man.
Oh, thanks. I don't know why I even thought about that, but
Yeah, I mean, that's
to
pretty
be
good.
determined.
I do like that one. Well, Noelle, you're our newest host. Why don't you take us out?
All right, guys. Well, this was our episode.
All right, well, maybe next time on next episode.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you never know when you're going to become a host on the show. It just happens. You can ask Justin.
It's true. You just got to go with it.
Just got to roll with it.
Exactly.
You can never say no to Marshall.
Yeah.
I can say, though, write down your comments. Let us know what you thought about the episode. And send us your fan mail.
To punchtheclocks@gmail.com.
Because we'd love to hear what you're thinking or what you have for us.
That way we can
questions.
give sound advice.
Yes. The greatest advice imaginable.
You can also find us on Facebook at Punch the Clock Podcast. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio now, even though they snubbed us. And many, many more.
Ooh, many, many more.
Many more.
Many more. And as always, I've been Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
And I'm Noelle.
Our newest host.
Ooh.
And that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. And toodles.
Toodles.
Toodles?